most people want the two-state solution. There's virtually a consensus across the international community. There are majorities in favor, in principle, in Israel and in the Palestine territory. The question is, how do we do it? How do we take this extraordinary, complex set of challenges and turn that opportunity into a credible negotiation for the two-state solution? And I suppose the main thing that I would say to you today is that there are, of course, issues that have to be resolved in that negotiation for a final settlement. And those issues are very well known to people over territory, including the area of land swaps, Jerusalem, refugees, security, water, many other issues. My basic view is that those issues, although immensely challenging, are resolvable. People can see the way through to resolving them, and over the years, many possible options have been canvassed as to how they're resolved. The point that I would like to make to you today, however, is this, that what is important is to pay attention not merely to the issues that will occur and have to be resolved in any final settlement negotiation, but also pay attention, crucially, to what actually happens on the ground. And that's why I asked for these visual aids, the maps which will be very familiar to you, but I'd like to point out certain things about them. And the first thing to be clear is when we actually see the territory that comprises what would be both the Israeli and the Palestinian state, it is a small bit of territory in a very large region. And it's a territory in which, when you analyze the about 1.5 million people maybe that live in Gaza, roughly 2.5 that live in the West Bank, the just over 7 million that live in the Israeli territory. You see that small bit of territory and those numbers of people, and you realize there is no real alternative but for both to have the opportunity of statehood